If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But whatever you're doing, you still have to move forward. Always be yourself. You may be less intelligent, less than others at first, but you have to try 3 times, 4 times, even 10 times. I haven't found any better way than trying with perseverance, with unceasing effort to achieve your goal when you have a lower score than others. Everyone has a dream in them. I believe you too. Whether it's a big or small dream, achieving your dream will make you happy. But not everyone tries to achieve their dream. After a few falls, you often lose faith in your dream and intend to give up. I'm sorry, but I don't think giving up is the right decision on the road to achieving your dream. One of the things that pushes us to achieve success is faith. Faith has hidden power, powerful, which helps us achieve our goals every day. Do you know, in the old battles, before the battle, what the soldiers usually do is not choosing the smallest weapons or the heaviest armor. The important thing they do is to strengthen their faith. They always have faith that they will win, they will defeat all opponents, because faith will lead to action. Weak faith will lead to reckless action. Strong faith will encourage and discourage violent action to reach the goal. A soldier with weak faith will not be able to go to the battle with unrivaled strength. A player who goes to the battle without the faith to win will not be able to have excellent scores. A leader who has no faith in himself will not be able to lead an organization. Therefore, to achieve your dream, you have to build yourself a faith in what you are doing. Of course, it has to go with action, not an illusion. During your effort, you will fail. You will look at the person next to you and feel depressed and disappointed with yourself. But why don't you think that you need to work harder instead of spending time feeling guilty? For me, success is a process, not a destination. No matter what your goal is, a house, a supercar, a happy family, or a successful business, achieving it is only sooner or later. More importantly, it is the process you make an effort to achieve it. It can be the early days, the late working days, the efforts to convince customers, the exhausting physical training sessions that later, when you look back, you will never regret and always be grateful for the things that help you grow. And moreover, when you succeed, you have your own story to tell. If everything comes too easily, what is called a challenge? If it comes easily, how can it be called a challenge? Only in the most difficult times can you know who can hold on to the end. Because the unrivaled horse is not the fastest horse, but the softest horse. People don't care about you as much as you think. Focus on what you do and try to become better by 1% every day. Let go of the criticisms of those around you, and until you succeed, people start to pay attention to you. At first they ridiculed you, but over time they will gradually support you, and finally they admire you. Try to be silent, and the result will speak for you. Be silent and persist in pursuing your goal. You don't need to announce to the whole world what you are doing, because you are completing it. All the results will speak for you. People who are too early, when they are just in the middle of the race, often fail because of their subjective. These people are usually fearless. The people you should be afraid of are those who are silent, humble, and try every day. And when they get the result, people around you will be surprised and admire you. Limits are set to be broken. Limits are created by your own thoughts. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Everything seems impossible until you finish it." Remember how many things you felt difficult at first. But when you did it, you felt really excited. When you can't run 1 kilometer, you feel it's really too hard. Until you can run 3 kilometers, you feel reaching 5 kilometers is impossible. 1 kilometer is no longer your best friend. When you can't wake up early at 6 a.m., you feel really tired. Until you can turn it into a habit, you start to laugh when someone tells you that waking up at 6 a.m. is difficult. And just like that, you break the limits you set for yourself. Gradually, you will believe in yourself more and have the motivation to conquer the next goals. In the process of your effort, you will encounter failures. But I understand this feeling. Do you know that failure is part of the game? The longer the road, the more difficult it is. Failure is a ladder to help you go further. Step on each failure ladder and draw out the lessons to get closer to your goal. The longer the road, the better. And when you are confident in your choice, following the long road full of obstacles and challenges, you will have to accept the risks. I will only sit and laugh with those who are arrogant, and only play short-term games to prove themselves. If you only participate in short-term games, you will fall very quickly, because this life is very long. No one knows where the future is and what will happen in the future, and it is the potential inside you that can help you overcome those obstacles. We often look at the people around us and blame ourselves. We think they are faster than us, but that is a very wrong mistake called comparison, and comparison will kill you. Every moment you compare yourself with others, you are taking your time to take care of yourself to become better. You take away your precious time. Everyone has their own goals. The important thing is that you have to focus on it, instead of focusing on other people's goals or other people's achievements. What you should be worried about is that you cannot move forward to the goal you have set. But you are going backwards compared to your goal, not others. Your friends have gone far, are going far, and are reaching their goal. How can you compare yourself when everyone is different, and your ability is different from others? Even on the road to your goal, if you slow down, achieving it will make you much happier than catching up with others. Thomas Edison has made more than 10,000 experiments to invent the electric light bulb for today's human race. J.K. Rowling has been rejected 12 times before the great Harry Potter was born. So be confident that your achievements are still very young, and you need to work harder and be more determined. All the success you see in others is an external arrogance. You have to understand that behind that success is effort, tears, sweat, rejection, doubt, fear, failure, reproach, difficulty, mistake, retribution, humiliation, criticism, pain, and joy. There are many other words to describe their preparation in the darkness, in their silence. Do you want the success of others? But are you willing to go through the pain, the difficulties, and the challenges like them? Do you dare to accept the pain they have suffered? We often criticize others, or often criticize the exuberance of others. But who dares to bear the difficulties of success, like those who have experienced it? It's easy to criticize, to insult, and so do you. You have to have your own difficulties on the way to your success. So create your own stories, focus on yourself, and don't care about what others say about you, because they can't see what you do in silence and in the darkness, and the difficulties you will encounter. You only care about your difficulties, your efforts in silence, and your actions. In my whole career, I have failed 9,000 times. I have lost nearly 300 matches. 26 times I was trusted by everyone, handed over to the decision-makers, but failed again. I failed again and again, and that's why I succeeded. That's the story of Michael Jordan. Your success will be counted on the number of times you fail and the lessons you learn. No one can become a professional singer just by singing once. No one can become a book reader just by reading a book. No one can become a professional salesman just by selling a product. No one can become a famous actor just by being in a show just once. Everyone has to go through long days of training, painful failures that only those who are patient, have faith, and have the willpower to overcome. Overcoming obstacles will create extraordinary people. If everyone succeeds in a good environment, that's normal. Until the disaster happens, who will be the last one standing will be the best one. There will be successful people, but they don't know why they are successful. They think they are good, but there are still people who are worse than them, and they know they need to work harder. I hope you are the one who is working hard for your goal. It is the will of your inner self that determines your success in every situation, not the external factors. There will be times when you feel extremely tired and unsteady. There will be times when you feel confused and start to doubt yourself. Stand up, destroy all doubts by action. Move forward rather than sitting still and not going anywhere. Make everyone feel that you are a trustworthy companion, a teacher, to go together on a long road. If you can't find it, find the teachers and keep looking for it. When the student is ready, the teacher appears, and when a person continues to believe in what he does, it will help that person have a great energy to complete his goal. The correct answer for every action is time. Time will tell you everything. Time will tell you who is the most successful person. But time is also the toughest challenge, because it will break down the individuals who have no will to get out of the game, and only the soft horses will stay in the end. When you can't prove what you are doing, let time help you answer. Don't rush. Rushing can help you go fast, but not sure will help you go for a long time. Outside, the clock is still ticking. 24 hours are still passing, But whether you are limited or not, or you are greedy, this earth is still spinning. There are still people trying every day to achieve what they want. If you accept to give up, you will definitely be left behind. This clock is very cruel. Time is very cruel. It doesn't need to know who you are, where you come from, but no matter when you fall down and can't stand up, it will leave you behind, and that's it. Stand up and run. Run with your own feet. Run as far as you can. Your friends will not always be with you. Your family, of course, will not always be by your side. Only yourself can help you. Remember, the helicopter is the wind direction, not the wind direction, and only with that a plane can fly over the big sky. All your efforts will be rewarded. All your efforts will be rewarded. When you succeed, people will forget how you have experienced failures. They will only focus on your success. Forgive yourself for your mistakes, then everyone will forget them quickly. You don't have to become something big just in a few days or weeks, but you can commit to yourself to make yourself better by 1% every day. Just 1% better every day, and do it over and over again for many years. You will see great results from that 1% every day. If you were born without any talent, it's okay. But you have two choices: accept it and do nothing, or try harder many times. Get up a little earlier, work harder every day, run a little further, be patient a little longer. You will always have to pay the price for the success you want. That price is the effort to survive over time. The higher your price is, the more successful you are. When you don't have to pay the price but still succeed, I still congratulate you, but maybe someone has to pay the price for you. And if someone has to pay the price for you, it will be very difficult for you to understand yourself. And it will be very difficult for you to understand yourself and your ideas of success. When you don't understand yourself and don't know the source of success, the success you have is not sure to break. So try yourself to achieve what you want. It will be more beautiful to have the help of family, friends, colleagues, not other people, relatives, friends, family, colleagues to replace you. Life is not easy, and you have to accept it. I will not force you to guess the future, to create your own future, by small actions over and over again. And don't stop trying. Be patient. Be determined for this. Live the life you want and never forget your personal goals. You should read a book every day to always do new things and improve your knowledge. You just need to believe in what you do, and believe is not enough. You have to turn that belief into a firm action every day to make your dream come true. And I wish you success.